King Varos stood upon his high balcony, watching with cold eyes as the relentless dust storms began to swallow his dying kingdom. Below, the city streets were unnervingly silent. He gripped the stone railing until his knuckles turned bone white. "A silent kingdom is a perfect kingdom," he muttered to the empty air, his heart as hardened as the stone beneath his hands. In the shadow of the throne room, he signed a new decree, demanding double the grain tax from the northern provinces. The royal guards marched out, their heavy boots echoing like thunder on the cobblestones. They seized the very last bags of seed from desperate families. The farmers did not fight back. They simply knelt in the dirt, heads bowed, in a hollow submission that Varos mistook for absolute power. One night, draped in a dark cloak, the king slipped into the slums to hear the whispers of his subjects. He turned a corner and froze. A small boy sat against a crumbling wall, cradling his younger sister. The boy held an empty wooden bowl, stroking his sister's hair with trembling fingers. "Don't cry," the boy whispered, his voice thin as paper. "Maybe tomorrow we will find bread." "We will find bread." He forced a smile. Varos stepped from the shadows, hand on his sword. "Why do you smile?" he demanded. The boy looked up with hollow eyes. "Because if I do not, she will be more afraid." The king returned to his palace, but the silence of the streets now felt like a heavy shroud. His crown felt like lead upon his brow. Days later, a guard whispered the news. The boy in the alley was gone. Stung by a sudden, sharp regret, Varos rushed to the granaries. He slashed the tax records with his own dagger and threw the doors open. He pleaded for them to take the grain, but the people did not cheer. The kingdom did not rise. It simply faded away. Varos sat on his throne for the rest of his lonely years, staring into the empty, quiet halls. He had finally built his kingdom of fear, and in the end, he was the only one left to inhabit the silence.